Hello everyone, I hope you're doing great. This is midterm revision, English revision. I hope you attend and watch this video with passion and focus. So let's start to revise our midterm revision. So here in worksheet 1, we start with the language functions, read and match. So let's answer these questions together. The first question says, how many brothers have you got? The second question says, where are you from, Jason? Where are you from, Jason? The third question, how long does it take to get to school? The fourth question, what's your favorite subject, Ali? So now we're going to answer these questions here together. So let's start with question number 1. How many brothers have you got? So we say what, guys? I'm from Kuwait, 10 minutes, English, or I've got 3 brothers. Excellent, that's the correct answer. So we're going to match this one here. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Where are you from, Jassim? Excellent, students. I am from Kuwait. Excellent, Jassim, mashallah. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to the third question. How long does it take to get to school? Well done, 10 minutes. So now we're asking about the time, we say 10 minutes. The fourth and last one, what's your favorite subject, Ali? Of course, it's gonna be English. What's your favorite subject? So there's only one subject here, which is English. Okay, well done, guys. Okay, so now we finished this exercise. Let's move on to the second one. And let's get it done. Here it says read and match. The same kind of question, the same kind of exercise. So here we say, what did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? How often do they play football? How often do they play football? How do you go to work? How do you go to work? What time do you get up, Hamid? What time do you get up, Hamid? And we have lots of answers here, like twice a week, by car, 9 o'clock, I went to the zoo. So let's answer them together. Okay. So the first question, what did you do yesterday? Who can answer this question, guys? Well done. What did you do yesterday? I went to the zoo. So we're asking about an action in the past. So that is the correct answer. Let's move on to the second question. How often do you play football? How often do you play football? What's the correct answer, guys? Twice a week. Excellent, students, mashallah. So that's the correct answer. Okay, because here we're talking about times. The third question, how do you go to work? Well done, we go to work by car. We go to work by car. Let's move on to the next one. What time do you get up, Hamad? Of course, at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock. So these are the correct answers. Well done, clever students. Let's move on to the second page, which is worksheet 2, reading directions. Read the passage and answer the questions. So, guys, let's agree together on some steps before we answer these reading passages. What should we do, teacher? What's the first thing we should do? The first thing here is to read these questions. The questions, is number 1. The questions is the stage number 1, and then read the passage, and then get back and answer the questions. So let's read the questions in a hurry. So what's the text mainly about? Karim's favorite food, Karim's daily routine, Karim's school rules, or Karim's summer holiday. Question number 2. What is Karim's favorite subject? Is it math, art, science, or English? Question number 3. What does he do on the weekend? What does he do on the weekend? Goes to the park, plays computer games, swims to the pool, or reads, or rides a bike, or rides a bike. The 4th question. How does Karim go to school? The 5th question. When does he go? When does he do his homework? When does he do his homework? So let's get back to the passage and read it out loud. So question here, it talks about directions. Read the passage and answer the questions. Hello, Khalid. My name is Kareem. I'm from Oman. I'm 9 years old. My favorite subject is art. I'm going to be an art teacher in the future. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I go to school at 7 o'clock. I have breakfast and I usually take the bus to school. I do my homework at 6 o'clock. On the weekends, I don't have any homework to do. I play computer games. I go to bed at 6:30 p.m. Right back soon, Kareem. So now let's answer these questions. What's the text mainly about? Is it Kareem's favorite food, Kareem's daily routine, Kareem's school rules, or Kareem's summer holiday? Of course, the correct answer is gonna be Kareem's daily routine. Okay, excellent students. Let's move on to the second question. Here we say, what is Kareem's favorite subject? Who can answer this question, guys? Well done, students. The correct answer here is art. Kareem likes the art subject. So this is the correct answer. Let's move on to the third question. What does he do on the weekend? Goes to the park, plays computer games, swims at the pool, rides a bike. So this is plays computer games. Plays computer games. So that's the correct answer. Why, teacher? Because in the weekend he plays computer games. We can see this here. On the weekends, I don't have any homework to do. I play computer games. So that's the correct answer. So now we finished number 3. What does he do on the weekend? He plays computer games. Let's move on to question number 4. How does Kareem go to school? How does Kareem go to school? He usually takes the bus. Excellent, students. So that's the correct answer. So here we're gonna write he usually takes the bus. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Let's move on to the second question. When does he do his homework? When does he do his homework? Students, who can know this answer? If you know, just raise your hand. No one knows? Okay, never mind. Let's get back to the passage. How can I know, teacher? When does he do his homework? Here he says, I do my homework at 6 o'clock on weekends. So this is the correct answer. Is to write what, teacher? Is to write on the weekends. So here, let's write this answer together. On the weekends. Okay, so that's the correct answer. Let's get back to the next question. Here it says it's a reading passage. Read the text and choose the correct answer. It's the same strategy, the same way we answered the last passage. So here it says, where does Tom live? Doha, Los Angeles City, Oman, New York City. How does he go to school? By bike, by bus, by car, or by train? What time does he sleep? At 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 10 o'clock? How old is Tom? When does he go to bed? So now let's answer these questions together and read the passage at first. Okay, so Tom is an American boy. He's 10 years old. He lives in Los Angeles City. He starts his day at 7:30. He takes a shower, brushes his teeth, and gets dressed. He has his breakfast and takes the bus to school at 8 o'clock. After school, he does his homework and watches TV. He always helps his mother in making the dinner and cleaning up the table after the dinner. Then he goes to sleep at 9 o'clock. So now let's answer these questions together. The first question says, where does Tom live? Doha, Los Angeles, Oman, or New York? Excellent. The correct answer is Los Angeles City. Los Angeles City. So the second question says, how does he go to school? How does he go to school? Of course, by bus. Why, teacher? Because it's written here in the second or the third. Yes, and this line takes the bus to school. He has his breakfast and takes the bus to school. So this is the correct answer. So we said number one here. We said number one and number two. Let's answer them. Number one is Los Angeles. Yes, teacher. And number two, by bus. Let's move on to number three. What time does he sleep? Excellent, students. He sleeps at 9 o'clock. He sleeps at 9 o'clock. Great. Let's move on to the second question. Okay. So the second question says, how old is Tom? How old is Tom? He said he is 10 years old. Okay, so here we're going to write he is 10 years old. And when does he go to bed? At what specific time does he go to bed? Yes, that's the correct answer. He goes to bed at 9 o'clock. So that's the correct answer because last thing he said, he always helps his mother making the dinner and clean up the table. After dinner, then he goes to sleep at 9 o'clock. So he goes to sleep at 9 o'clock. Okay. So here, let's write it. In years old. The second one at 9 o'clock. So that's the correct answer, guys. Okay, let's move on to the next exercise. In this exercise, it says, it's a worksheet 4, and it talks about the vocabulary. We said it together. So this is, art, excellent. And this one, PE, wonderful. And this one, math, brilliant, excellent students, mashallah. And this picture, science, awesome. This one, IT. Yes, that's right. And this one, geography. Great. This one, history. This one, English. And this one, Arabic. So let's read them one last time. Art, PE, maths, science, IT, geography, history, English, and Arabic. So let's fill in the gaps with a suitable word from the box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words and 5 questions. So let's answer them together. So, she can count to 20. She's good at. In which subject do we count 1, 2, 3 plus 4 minus 5 equals that number? So this is math. Yes, that's right. Thank you, guys. So this is maths. Let's move on to the second question. It says, Ali likes sports. His favorite subject is sports. So art or PE? Excellent. In PE session, we practice sports. We practice sports. Why? Because when you have a PE session, you go with the coach and do lots of sports. He doesn't like painting. He's bad at. What is painting, teacher? So now we choose what teacher? We already have chosen PE, math. So the second question. Yes, that's right. He doesn't like painting. He's bad at art. Great students, mashallah. Let's move on to number 4. How can we help space people? So, which people do we help, guys? We help poor people or British people? Excellent. We help poor people because they don't have money. They don't have houses. They don't have cars. They don't have food. And he is from UK. He is British. He is British. So that's the last word, and we're going to write it here. So this is British. Okay, let's move on to the second page. What's that, teacher? This is worksheet 5. Fill in the gaps with the suitable words from the box. So Sarah is from USA. She is American. Excellent, students. So American, this is number 1. Okay, let's move on to the second question. I went to the space to buy some fruits. I went to the IT or to the market? To the market. Excellent, students. Mashallah, great. Okay, so I went to the market. Let's move to number 3. Ali likes computers. He's good at IT. Great. So this is number 3. Okay, guys, and now we're done from this exercise. Let's move on to the next one. Here we say complete the sentences with one word. My favorite subject is who knows the answer? Is poor, early, or English? English. Excellent, students. Mashallah, great. Let's move on to the second one. We give help and food to space people. Yes, we give them to poor people. And of course, the last one, my mother always wakes up early. Wakes up early, because with wake up or wakes up, we use early and late. So we have early here. So that's the correct answer. Well done. Let's move on to the next exercise. This is worksheet 4, phonics. Read and choose the correct answer. Which word has the same sound as in short? As in short. Let's say these words together. Is it fork, orange, ocean, or mango? Yes, excellent. So the correct answer is fork. Short, fork. Which word has the same ending sound as in pear? Chair, tea, bread, head. Excellent. Chair. So that's the correct word. Okay, great. Let's move on to the next exercise. Which word doesn't belong? Double O. Which word doesn't belong? Ooh. Okay. Which one here, guys? Of course, it's the word old. Why? Because this is look, this is room, this is food. Okay? Okay. Let's move on to the next exercise. This is worksheet 7. It talks about the present simple tense. Like we use the infinitive, like go, play, do. I always go to school by bus. Why, teacher? Because this happens and repeats every day. So I use the infinitive. I use what, guys? I use the bare verb or the base verb. Okay. So with if the subject is I, you, we, or they, we put the infinitive. But if the subject he or she, it, we add what? Excellent students, we add s or es to the verb. Great. So how can we ask? We ask using who knows? Yes, we ask using do and does. How, teacher? Because we omit or we erase the s or es from the verb. We don't say plays, we just say play. Why? Because we use do. So do you play tennis every day? Do you play tennis every day? Guys, can I say, does you play tennis? No. Excellent. So we say, do you play tennis every day? And the answer is, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Here, we use does with he, she, and it. We use does with he, she, and it. So, do he or does he? Excellent, students. Does he? Does he go or does he goes? No, teacher. Does he go? Why? Because we have does. So we remove s and es, as we said. As we said in this table, we said we omit s or es. So we say, does he go? Not he goes. Does he go to school by bus? Yes, he does. Or if it's negative, we say no, he doesn't. Okay, let's move on to the next worksheet. Worksheet 8 talks about how to ask about your favorite subject. So we say, what's your favorite subject? I can say my favorite subject is art. Why, teacher? Is because this is subject. So if let me just paint. Yes. So we say my favorite subject. This is singular, so we should use is for singular things, not are. Okay. And here, okay. So I am good at drawing. So we say good at, it means my favorite subject is. So it's the same meaning. I am good at drawing. The opposite is bad at. I am bad at science, for example. So this is how to answer or to do this exercise. Let's move on to the questions. Read and choose the correct answer. Hamid likes numbers. He is pace at math. So what's the correct answer here, guys? Huh? Who knows? Excellent. He likes numbers, so he is good at math. Okay, let's try to use different one. He is good at math. Let's move on to the second question. Sheikha doesn't like painting. She's space art. She doesn't like. So she's bad at art. Why, teacher? Because she doesn't like. She doesn't know how to draw. She's bad at art. Great. Let's move on to the next exercise. In this worksheet, read and choose the correct answer. Last week, Ali Space at school. Last week. So this is present or past? Who knows? When I say last week, teacher, what's this last week? So it's past. Excellent. So when I have a sentence in the past tense, I use Ali am, Ali is, Ali was, or Ali were. Excellent, students. Ali was. Why, teacher? I don't understand. Because here, last week is past, and was and were are used for past. So why did I choose was not were? Because Ali is singular. He's only one person. So with singular, we use was. With Ali, we use was. Let's move on to the second question. He is supposed to visit the grandfather tomorrow. So this is tomorrow. He is go, he's goes, he's went, he's going. Excellent. He is going. Why, teacher? Because this is future. This is tomorrow. And with future, we use is going, we use present progressive or present continuous. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Do you take the train to work? Does you take? Don't you take or didn't you take? Who knows the answer? If you know, just raise your hand. Excellent, students. The correct answer is do you take the train to work? Why? Because it's a present, and with you we use do, not does or anything else. We usually space basketball after dinner. So we usually. So the subject is singular or plural? No, plural. So we usually play or plays or play or playing. Of course, we usually play. Why, teacher? Because it's plural and present, not past. Okay, let's get to this page. My father space car now. My father space car now. So my father is washing. Excellent. Why, teacher? Because now is present and my father is singular. So we use is washing, not are washing. So is washing is the correct answer. We space play football yesterday. Yesterday, present or past? Excellent. It's past. So we didn't play football yesterday because it's the past simple tense. Okay. Here, Ali and Hamad spaced at school last week. Ali and Hamad spaced at school last week. So last week here is what? Who knows? Is past or present? Is past, teacher. So what's the correct answer? Is, was, are, or were. Was and were for past. So they are singular or plural? Plural. They are more than one person. So we use the were or Ali and Hamad were at school last week. Why, teacher? Because it's past and plural, not singular. More than one person. Here we go. It's worksheet 10. Do as shown between brackets. We'll finish this worksheet and then, inshallah, if you have any questions, we can do them together. So, I am at the sports center yesterday. Correct the underlined verb. Yesterday is past or present? Who knows? Yesterday. It's past. Excellent, students. So I cannot say I am. We say I was at the sports center yesterday. Okay. Ali and Omar are at the supermarket last week. So last week, teacher, past or present? Of course, past. Last week. So we say Ali and Omar are or Ali and Omar were? Ali and Omar were. Why, teacher? Because they are plural and they are in the past. Okay. Or they were in the past. Let's move on to the third question. My favorite subject are art. So subject, singular or plural, one or two, one only, teacher. So with one things, we don't use are, we use is because it's present and singular. Okay. Majid and Hamad was at school yesterday. Majid and Hamad and yesterday, singular or plural? Plural, teacher, because they are two persons and in the past. So what's the correct answer? This is right. It's where. Majid and Hamad were at school yesterday. Great. These are the paragraphs, and we're going to write them, inshallah, and send them to you on the WhatsApp groups. So, or maybe on Microsoft Teams or something else like this. So I hope you enjoyed our revision for today, and best of luck, inshallah. See you soon, and goodbye.